she lives in hope that she won't have to work too much for her food. There'll be more around, but it's different now. If she wants to eat, she's got to get it off there. And she will eventually, she's going for the meat now, where she's pulling and she'll get all the meat off, but then eventually she'll start working on the bone and crunch and grind the bone away as well. Right, so Nina's had 7 joeys. They've moved on to different parts of the world actually. 3 of the joeys are in San Diego Zoo, and others have gone to different parts for breeding. We collected about 160 youngsters in the wild. We call them the founders, young devils collected in the wild, long quarantine to make sure they didn't have the cancer. And those 160 original founders now have bred up to a number approaching 700 in captivity. And we call it an insurance breeding program because we want them in captivity disease-free, hopefully maintaining their natural behaviours. And this kangaroo feeder is in its own way a way of maintaining those behaviours for Nina. She has to pull and tug on the food to get it. So that if they go extinct in the wild, then we've got some devils to return back to Tasmania, make sure they stay down there. So the cancer, to tell you, there's a photograph of it, it's pretty horrible. There's a one-off mutation in one female devil that became cancerous. They come in the northeast of Tasmania basically. They come together. They're not as aggressive as people think, but inevitably there are puncture wounds and scrapes and scratches when they fight over food. If a cancer cell gets under the skin of another devil through a lesion or a cut in the face or in the mouth, they've got the cancer in 100% of cases. So it's truly contagious. It's actually cancer cells, like an organ transplant from one devil to its clone or identical twin, from one devil to another, gives them the cancer. A number of reasons why. They have gone through a lot of inbreeding, so it's almost like genetic